Hello, everyone. That was really soft. Hello, everyone. I'm MoreGame Freeman, and welcome back to Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Remastered PS4 Edition. Yeah, or is it PS4 Edition Remastered? I don't know. Anyway, starting right from where we left off, and of course, the first thing we're gonna do is read Part 2 of A Brief History of the Empire. Let's see if I've gotten any better at reading in the last 24 hours. A Brief History of the Empire, Part 2, by Stronach K. Thoj, the third Imperial Historian. Volume 1 of this series described in brief the lives of the first 8 emperors of the Septim dynasty, beginning with the glorious Tiber Septim and ending with his great-great-great-great-grandniece, Kinshara II. Kinshara's murder in Glenpoint while in captivity is considered by some to be the end of the pure strain of Septim blood in the imperial family. Certainly, it marks the end of something significant. Uriel III not only proclaimed himself Emperor of Tamriel, but also Uriel Septim III, taking the eminent surname as a title. In truth, his surname was Mantiaco, from his father's line. In time, Uriel III was deposed and his crimes reviled, but the tradition of taking the name Septim as a title for the Emperor of Tamriel did not die with him. For 6 years, the War of the Red Diamond, which takes its name from the Septim family's famous badge, tore the empire apart. The combatants were the 3 surviving children of Pelagius II, Potama, Sepphoris, and Magnus, and their various offspring. Potema, of course, supported her son Uriel III, and had the combined support of all of Skyrim and northern Morrowind. With the efforts of Sepphoris and Magnus, however, the province of High Rock turned coat. The provinces of Hammerfell, Somerset Isle, Valenwood, Elsewhere, and Black Marsh were divided in their loyalty, but most kings supported Sepphoris and Magnus. In Third Era 127, Uriel III was captured at the Battle of Ichidag in Hammerfell. Route to his trial in the imperial city, a mob overtook his prisoner's carriage and burned him alive within it. His captor and uncle continued on the imperial city, and by common acclaim was proclaimed Sepphoris I, Emperor of Tamriel. Sepphoris' reign was marked by nothing but war. By all accounts, he was a kind and intelligent man, but what Tamriel needed was a warrior, and he, unfortunately, was that. I think this is his opinion. Yeah, it must be his opinion. Anyway, it took an additional 10 years of constant warfare for him to defeat his sister Potama, the so-called Wolf Queen of Solitude, who died in the siege of her city-state. In the year 137, Sepphoris survived his sister by only 3 years. He never had time during the war years to marry, so it was his brother, the 4th child of Pelagius II, who assumed the throne. The Emperor Magnus, already elderly when he took up the imperial diadem, and the peasantess of punishing the traitorous king of the War of the Red Diamond, drained much of his remaining strength. Legend accuses Magnus' son and Pelagius III of patricide, but that seems highly unlikely for no other reason than Pelagius was king of Solitude following the death of Potema and seldom visited the imperial city. Pelagius III, sometimes called Pelagius the Mad, was proclaimed emperor in the 145th year of the Third Era, almost from the start. His eccentricities of behavior were noted at court. He embarrassed dignitaries, offended his vassal kings, and on one occasion marked the end of the imperial grand ball by attempting to hang himself. His long-suffering wife was finally awarded the regency of Tamriel, and Pelagius III was sent to a series of healing institutions and asylums until his death in Third Era 153 at the age of 34. The Empress Regent of Tamriel was proclaimed Empress Kataria I the First. It confuses me every time. Upon the death of her husband. Some who do not mark the end of the septum with the death of second consider the ascendancy of this dark elf woman the true mark of its decline. Her defenders, on the other hand, assert that though Kataria was not descended from Tiber, the son she had with Pelagius was, so the imperial chain did continue despite racist assertions to the contrary. Kataria's 46-year reign was one of the most celebrated in Tamriel's history. Uncomfortable in the imperial city, Kataria traveled extensively throughout the empire, such as no emperor had ever since Tiber's day. She repaired much of the damage that previous emperors' broken alliances and bungled diplomacy created. The people of Tamriel came to love their empress far more than the nobility did. Kataria's death in minor skirmish in Black Marsh is a favorite subject of conspiracy-minded historians. The sage Montelius discovery, for instance, of a disenfranchised branch of the Septim family and their involvement with this skirmish was a revelation indeed. When Cassander assumed the throne upon the death of his mother, he was already middle-aged, only half elven. He aged like a Breton. In fact, he had left the rule of Wayrest to his half-brother, Uriel, due to poor health. Nevertheless, as the only true blood relation of Pelagius and thus Tiber, he was pressed into accepting the throne. To no one's surprise, the Emperor Cassander's reign did not last long. In 2 years, he joined his predecessors in eternal slumber. Uriel Lariat, Cassander's half-brother, and the child of Kataria I and her imperial consort Galvia Lariat, after the death of Pelagius III, left the kingdom of Wayrest to reign as Uriel IV. Legally, Uriel IV was a septim. Cassander had adopted him into the royal family when he had become king of Wayrest. Nevertheless, to the council and the people of Tamriel, he was a bastard child of Kataria. Uriel did not possess the Dianism of his mother, and his long 43-year reign was a hotbed of sedition. Uriel IV's story is told in the 3rd volume of this series. Take Okay. So, I'll drop that. What's up, Hadlar? Fine. Jeez. Oh, you want me to unlock this? Alright, I got this. I got this. Yeah, I know how it works. I've done this a couple times. Come on. Nope. Maybe a little. There we go. Take spell tome. Sparks. Search mage. Gold. Those. Hood. I like hoods. I'm gonna put on my hood items. Apparel. Hood. Wait, put away the whip. Put away the whip. Put away the. Put away the whip. Put away the. Okay. Put away the weapon. Thank you. Alright, how I look? Oh yeah. Argonians with hoods look great. Not really, because it hides all my best features. Anyway. What's in here? What's in the knapsack? Ooh. Ooh. The Book of the Dragonborn. Oh my god! I said it was going to take forever. I'm reading it. The Book of the Dragonborn by Prior Emmeline Madrine, Order of Talos, Waynon Priory. Year 360 of the Third Era, 21st of the reign of His Majesty Pelagius IV. I haven't gotten there yet in the previous. Never mind. Many people have heard the term Dragonborn. We are, of course, ruled by the Dragonborn emperors, but the true meaning of the term is not commonly understood. For those of us in the Order of Talos, this is a subject near and dear to our hearts. And in this book, I will attempt to illuminate the history and significance of those known as Dragonborn down through the ages. Most scholars agree that the term was first used in connection with the Covenant of Akatosh when the blessed Saint Alessia was given the Amulet of Kings and the dragonfires in the Temple of the One were first lit. Akatosh, looking with pity upon the plight of men, drew precious blood from his own heart and blessed Saint Alessia with this blood of dragons, and made a covenant that, so long as Alessia's generations were true to the dragon blood, Akatosh would endeavor to seal tight the gates of oblivion, and to deny the armies of Daedra and undead to their enemies, the Daedra-loving aliens, those blessed by Akatosh with the dragon blood became known more simply as Dragonborn. The connection with the rulers of the Empire was thus there from the beginning. Only those of the dragon blood were able to wear the Amulet of Kings and light the dragon fires. All of the legitimate rulers of the Empire have been Dragonborn. The emperors and empresses of the First Citadel Empire, founded by Alessia, Ramon Citadel and his heirs, and of course Tiber Septim and his heirs, down to our current emperor, His Majesty Pelagius Septim IV. Because of this connection with the emperors, however, the other significance of the Dragonborn has been obscured and largely forgotten by all his scholars, and those of Dedekind and Zermes of the Blessed Talos, who was Tiber Septim. Very few realize that being Dragonborn is not a simple matter of heredity. Being the blessing of Akatosh was beyond understanding exactly how and why it is bestowed. Those who become emperor and light the dragon fire are surely Dragonborn. The proof is in the wearing of the amulet and the lighting of the fires. But they were. But were they Dragonborn and thus able to do these things, or was it doing the sign of the blessing of the Akatosh descending upon them? All that we can say is that it is both, and neither a divine mystery. So basically you know nothing. The line of septums have all been Dragonborn, of course, which is one reason the simplistic notion of it being hereditary has become so commonplace, but we know for certain that the early Cyrodiilic rulers were not all related. There is also no evidence that Ramon Cyrodiil was descended from Alessia, although there are many legends that would make it so. Most of them dating from the time of Ramon and likely attempts to legitimize his rule. We know that the Blades usually thought of as the Emperor's bodyguards originated in Akaviri crusaders who invaded Tamriel from obscure reasons in the late First Era. They appear to have been searching for the Dragonborn. The events at Pale Pass bear this out, and the Akaviri were the first to proclaim Ramon Cyrodiil as Dragonborn. In fact, it was the Akaviri who did the most to promote his standing as emperor, although Ramon himself never took that title in his lifetime. And of course, there is no known hereditary connection between Tiber Septim and any of the previous Dragonborn rulers of Tamriel. Whether there can be more than one Dragonborn at any time is another mystery. The emperors have done their best to dismiss this notion, but of course the imperial succession itself means that at the very least there are two or more potential Dragonborn at any time. The current ruler and his or her heirs. The history of the Blades also hints at this, although little is known of their activities during the interregnum between Ramon's empire and the rise of Tiber Septim. Many believe that the Blades continued to search out and guard those they believed were or might be Dragonborn during this time. Lastly, we come to the question of the true meaning of being Dragonborn. The connection with dragons is also obvious that it has almost been forgotten. In these days when dragons are distant memory, we forget that the early days being Dragonborn meant having the dragon blood. Some scholars believe that was meant quite literally, although the exact significance is not known. The Nords tell tales of Dragonborn heroes who were great dragon slayers, able to steal the power of the dragons they killed. Indeed, it is well known that the Akaviri sought out and killed many dragons during their invasion, and there is some evidence that this continued after they became Ramon Cyrodiil's dragon god. Again, the connection to dragons. The direct predecessor to the Blades of today. I leave you with what is known as the prophecy of the Dragonborn. It often said to originate in an Elder Scroll, although it is sometimes also attributed to the ancient Akaviri. Many have attempted to decipher it, and many have also believed that its omen had been fulfilled and that the advent of the last Dragonborn was at hand. I make no claims as an interpreter of prophecy, but it does suggest that the true significance of Akatosh's gift to mortal kind has yet to be fully understood. When misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world, when the brass tower walks and time is reshaped. I can't read. Time is reshaped. When the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles, when the Dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls, when the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the World Eater wakes, and the wheel turns upon the last Dragonborn. Wait a second, the World Eater? Isn't that Alduin? Does that mean I'm the last Dragonborn? No. Anyway. Hadvar, where'd you go? Hey, Hadvar, how's it going?
There's no way out that way.
But, what? You don't, what? I don't believe you. In there. Nothing in there? Okay. Let's go, let's go. Let's do this. Alright? Huh? What? You wanna do this? You wanna do this? Hey, how's it going? What's up? Oh, you've been here. Okay. Let's do this, okay? Let's do it. Moving on, man. Moving on.
Where are we supposed to go? Where's the way out?
Just give me a minute. Let me think.
Hey, what's up? Come on, bring it. Ow. Ow. My stamina is low? Okay, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you with the thing. Okay, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I will get you. I will get you. I will get you. I will get you in the face and stuff. I will get you. Oh, you're dead. Okay. Oh, what now? That was awesome. Okay. And you got arrows, and you got a longbow. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go. Use level. Use level.
Let's see where this goes.
Let's see where this goes. Come on. Moving on. I want to get out of here. That didn't sound very encouraging. Encouraging. Whatever. Spooters. Bring it on, spooters. Oh, yeah. You want to go? Oh, those are bigger. Hadvar, where are you? I need you. I need you, Hadvar. I need you. Hadvar. Hadvar. I need you. I don't need you. I'm awesome. Okay, moving on. Hadvar? Hadvar! Come on, bro. You missed the fun. Jeez. Slacking. Let me go this way. There's a bear there. There's a bear there. Come on, Hadvar. If you wake up that bear, it's not my fault. Oh, shit. I'm hidden. I'm hidden. The bear didn't see me. The bear didn't see me. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Run, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Calm down. Calm down. What did I just do? What? Alright. Are we good? Are we good?
This looks like the way out.
Yes!
I was starting to wonder if we'd ever make it.
Oh, the way out! The way out! My foot's asleep again. I'm okay. Hadvar. What? Dragonaroo. Dragons.
Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. Closest town from here is River.
Yeah, okay, I got
My
that.
uncle's the blacksmith there.
Yes,
It's probably best if we split up.
Split up.
Good
Got
luck.
it. Yeah.
I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
You just said all that. All right. Thank you. My pet mud crab. Anyway, yeah. Are you waiting for me? Because you're gonna be really disappointed when I don't come. All right. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Return for the next part where I go to Riverwood and have a long, drawn-out discussion about dragons and Helgen with Hadvar's uncle.